Was goody? Was goody? Was goody? Was goody? It is. It is. Today is Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday. My apologies. It's Monday. Whoa. What? Am I good? All right. So today's Monday, February 16th. How are we doing today? How are we doing today, Junior? Today we're feeling good. Woke up. I usually wake up in a good mood. I'm a morning person. I usually wake up in good moods. Today I woke up in like a super good mood. A super good mood. A super good mood. Um, what did I do? Went to the gym, got a good workout in. Um, ate some food. What did I eat? I literally just had some eggs and some beef. Beef and eggs. Eggs and beef. Um, what else I got? As far as like random stuff. Random stuff, random stuff. Um, my mom is back from Miami. I don't even think I told y'all. My mom went to Miami. My mom was on a cruise, and she went to Miami, and now she's back. What else? What else? What else? That's all I got. That's all I got as far as random update stuff. What else happened today? I did talk to one of my friends today a little bit from the Navy. Um, yeah. Anyways, how y'all doing today? How are you doing today? Doing all right? Doing all right? Doing all right? I'm doing all right. You doing all right? I am doing all right too. So, what do I have today? What do I have? I got something I saw. After you're done writing down the limiting beliefs hinders thoughts in your mind, who do you actually believe you can become? Right? So, limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs like rules, limiting beliefs. Money is a limiting belief, right? A lot of people think like money is the answer to problems they may have, and that might not be the case. I consider money a limiting belief, like the need for money, the want for money. Because even though I fluctuate, I have an interesting relationship with money, right? So I'm a person that values my independence. I value my independence mentally and physically, right? Meaning, and what I mean by that, I say like not necessarily being bound by or having any masters on this earth, right? Only one master. You feel me? So, but money, right? I feel like a lot of men, maybe women too, but I don't really like to speak on that. I feel like a lot of men have a very interesting relationship with money because as men, we're taught to be providers, right? We're taught to be providers, and and money is necessary in today's day and age to provide. So I used to be very torn on how I wanted to manage my relationship with money, right? Without letting money be my god. Cuz I've been in phases in my life where I am very money hungry. I've been in phases of my life where I know like money is not necessarily going to do anything for me. Um right now I'm in an interesting situation in my life, right? Where I don't necessarily have to worry too much about money, but it's still like a very like I wonder why I still have like these desires. That's really what it is. Like I be trying to manage my desires, right? I be trying to manage my desires. I my desires don't even be like crazy though. Like so like this all right, let me just put it out. I be stuck between like part of me be wanting to be like fuck all the money. You feel me? Does that sound crazy? I be like, bro, fuck all the money. I don't want it. I want to just fucking eat fruits all day and hunt my own food. You feel me? Because I know the money don't mean nothing. I know I don't take it with me when I die. So I really be torn thinking about spending majority of my life chasing a bag that don't mean nothing. You feel me? Because I'm like, all right, if I know money is not the source of happiness, should I be trying to go look for happiness instead of money and then seeing where the money come? Or should I still chase the bag? But then I'd be thinking about chasing the bag in preparation for having a family. But I don't have a family. I don't have a family. You feel me? I don't have a family. All the money I have is my money. I spend it on myself. I spend it on myself. I spend it on whoever I feel like spending it on. But as far as I'm not responsible for anybody besides myself. So I often try to manage my wants and needs. All right. Because my wants and needs are my needs. Once I really what messed me up with my relationship with money was being in the Navy taught me how much I can live without. Right. So a lot of my I have like peers, and some of my peers may think I'm materialistic, right? Because I like buying certain types of clothes, right? But funny enough, I honestly the stuff I buy, I could care less about, which is weird, right? 'Cause I spend good amount of money. I spend good amount of money on my clothes, right? I like nice clothes, but I don't care about the clothes after I buy them, which I learned very early on. Right, I learned I don't really care about the clothes after. I'm not like a fashion guy that values the clothes after he buys them. I get my fit off and then I'm cool. So then I'm like, all right, well, clearly I don't care about the money then clearly I didn't care. Okay, so what do I care? What do I care? What is it? What is it, June? What is it that you do care? What is it that you do care? What is it? Um, care about people. Bro, I be sitting here every day and I be wondering like what I want to do sometimes, right? Because right now all I do is make money. I feel like that's it, and it's weird because I'm cool. I'm be cool, bro. I like, but I feel like that's it. But I ain't got like, and it be making me feel like, bro, do I need to have a kid or something? Psych, nah, I'm not. It be making me feel like that, and like I need something to do with the money, right? Because me, just as me, all right, cool. But I don't really, sometimes I have real desires to be some extremely wealthy man, and sometimes I really don't. Sometimes I'm like, bro, I don't want to no money. Like I just said, I don't want no money. So I be like I said, I really enjoy people. I enjoy people. And I wonder how sometimes I really think about what is a way I can talk to people or I could teach people, learn people, understand people, listen to people, meet people. I'm a people person. As much as I hate it too. Cause you know it's funny, I don't even like people. That might sound crazy to say, but I really don't like people. I'm a very private person. Okay. And what I mean by that is this. The and I think it garners a lot of false pretenses, maybe. Right? I think so because my personality is very outgoing. I have a very outgoing personality. I'm not shy. I do enjoy talking to people, but I'm very personal. I'm not very personal, which means I don't like sharing too much about myself to people. I love listening to people. I love asking questions. I love learning how people think about certain things. I love talking about certain things to people, but I do not like being vulnerable with people. Well, at least I didn't in my past. I think I've gotten a little better at it, speaking my truth, being vulnerable with my emotions and how I feel about certain things. But it wasn't always my strong suit. I was originally a very shut out person, very shut out, because um, I never really been in very safe environments. I didn't feel I never really been in too many safe environments where I felt safe to express my emotions. But as I got older, I kind of found that safe place within myself, right? I had to like look in the mirror. I had to do a lot of reflecting. I had to come to peace and come to terms with a lot of the things that I didn't want to talk about to eventually get to the point now where I am a little bit better talking about certain things. What does it say here? Who have I decided to become now? So I read somewhere, which is not something I read somewhere, it's something I just know because I don't know where I read it, but I've always known it. You are you are gonna become who you want to become, right? Not necessarily who you want to become. You are going to be tomorrow who you chose to be today, is what I think I meant to say. Actually, I don't know how it's said because I don't know where I read it. I just know it. So I hope you know what I'm trying to say. Okay. But what I'm saying is every decision you make today is going to influence the person you become. Right. So a lot of people tend to think, a lot of people tend to put people in boxes. Right. If you're watching this, have you ever felt like somebody put you in a box? Right? Or somebody pass judgment upon you or act like they know you or act like they, walk the day in your shoes and nobody has, right? We all have things about us that nobody knows. We all have things about us that we're able to see and other people aren't. And there are things about us that we can't see and other people can, right? As long as you know that and you know that literally when you think about yourself in the future, when you think about yourself, don't just think about the position that you're in, right? That's very worldly. Don't just think about the position that you're in because a lot of people do and they avoid growing up. You feel me? So you get you thinking about that job, you thinking about that promotion, you thinking about that, and then you get it, you good, right? Cool. But let's don't forget about the person you are in accomplishing these goals. Okay, because that's what matters for real. You feel me? That's what matters for real. Like you could go get that promotion, and I hope you do, but don't become something that's not you trying to do that, right? And then say, well, this is what I got to do to accomplish my goals. The person you become matters more. The person you become matters more. Okay. So, well, to me, and you know what? And that's the thing I'm also trying to wrap my head around now in life that, you know, things are objective, and I say that to say there's somebody probably gonna watch this or not gonna watch this is gonna think, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the person you become. Just do accomplish your goals, right? Some people think like that. I can't argue it because it's perception. But for those people, I pray that the people that if they are hurting people along their path to get what they want, you know, that they at least repent for it eventually. But to all those who do value the person you become on your way to your goals, it starts with your decisions every day. I'm just talking off the dome. It starts with your decisions every day. So it starts with um am I gonna do the right thing or am I gonna do the wrong thing? I ask myself this shit every day, bro. Every day I gotta ask myself this shit, bro. Cause I got I got bad options. If that's how I'm gonna word it. That's how I'm gonna word it. I got bad options and I got good options. And what I learned growing up was that it's like it can sometimes seem hard to do the right thing, but it's worth it. It usually is worth it in the end. It usually is worth it because usually when you do the wrong things, afterward you're like, I ain't had no business doing that. I ain't had to do that. I shouldn't have did that. So make the right decision, and that's hard to do. But the only way you get better at it, and people might think it's crazy, but like just talk to yourself. I talk to myself all day. All day I talk to myself. That's why I told myself to start recording this shit. Cause I'm like, I talk to myself all day and I be spitting sometimes, dog. And sometimes I'm not spitting. Sometimes I ain't saying shit, respectfully. You feel me? Sometimes I ain't saying nothing. But it's still like it's there though. Like my journal. You feel me? This journal right here, this journal right here has so much of my brain in it. You know what? Should I open up a random page in my journal? Do y'all wanna okay. Let's see what we got here. I really don't wanna I really don't want to talk about my ex. I'll be honest. I don't know what page I will open up to. I really just hope it's not has nothing to do with. All right, well, it's July 4th, 2020. So today we had our final PFA. So this is my final PFA. I think in boot camp. Today we had our final PFA. Your boy did 82 sit-ups, 70 push-ups, and ran an 11:13 run. 11 minutes 13 mile and a half run. That was great. It really did the last thing we had to do, worry about. Then we had firefighting. That was fun. We put out a fire. Your boy certified. Then we got phone calls. All seems well with her. She sounds like she still loves the kid. uh, ooh, I missed. See, it's always something, right? It's always something. Um, anyway, let's pick a different page. All right, bang. August 6th, 2023. Mm. I don't know if I want to read this. I got that. Well, I rebuked this statement already. You feel me? I got that demon, and it's getting out of hand. I don't know what I got to do, but it's getting these emotions of lust. I'm in need of. I gotta talk. I'm on deployment. I s- mm. Next. What is this? October 19th, 2024. What's up, my nigga? How you feeling? Well, I ain't tell you. Well, I'll tell you how I'm feeling. You feel a sense of ease but uneasy at the same time. You're officially to fly 2PO as of 2 days ago.
We have about 4 no-fly days while we transit over Guam area, and if we're near Guam, flight ops are going. Flight ops been going well. I don't even know yet. I'm ready to get out of the Navy, but I know what. What? Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Hey, I'll leave you out with this. All right, before I get up out of here. Um, in life, you going to face a lot of challenges, and I don't know if you're a woman, but if you're a man, you're gonna have to make a lot of decisions. And some decisions are gonna be best for you, but they're gonna feel like shit. You feel me? That's called denying your flesh. You're gonna be in a lot of positions where you every bone in your body may want to do one thing, but you have to do another. You feel me? And that's just part of being a man. Somebody gotta make tough decisions, right? And and not all of us are gonna do it, but some of us have to. And if you was born to be one of them niggas that have to make tough decisions, you already know. You already know about this life. You feel me? I made tough decisions. I've been in tough decisions a lot. And I've learned something about myself in these decisions I've made, right? Whether it was joining the military, leaving, telling my recruiter I want to leave early, dipping out on my friends and my relationship at the time, going to Japan, picking ABH, like getting out the military, getting a divorce, getting married, a lot of decisions I've had to make in life. And ultimately, I've learned that I ain't learned shit. No, I'm joking. Ultimately, I learned that yeah, somebody's gonna have to make hard decisions. And your decisions will benefit some, it won't benefit others. But as long as you're mindful of the person that you become when you make these decisions, right? So even as a man, you're gonna make the tough decisions, but you don't have to be an asshole. You don't have to be a dickhead. You don't have to be unremorseful. You don't have to screw anybody over. You don't have to lie to anybody. You feel me? To my men out there, I know niggas that lie. You feel me? I know niggas that do a lot of shit. But to each his own, and each man will have to look at themselves in the mirror. You feel me? But that's all I got for y'all. That's all I got for y'all. That's all I got for y'all. Yo, actually, nah, that's all I got for y'all.